Good afternoon at America. Good afternoon, YC Generation. I'm Eastman Lices from Fantastic Four, and I'm joined here by the most fantastic and Sumo. So we are passionate about the sustainable tourism, and we're gonna help promote that through Blue Hotel rankings. So globally, tourism becomes one of the largest and fastest growing economies or industries in the world. In ASEAN alone, it contributed 68.6 million international tourism value in 2010. That's a lot of money over there. But you see, this money is not enough to pay for the damages that tourism has caused our environment. Take, for example, Bali, Indonesia, where solid waste is such a huge problem. The same thing in Pramuka Island, which all of us have been able to see personally. The same thing is true with Phi Island in Thailand, which is experiencing the same problems. In Boracay Island, Philippines, tourism development has altered the beauty this island once had. Last year, it had 1.5 million tourist arrivals, and every day that there are tourists there, especially during the peak season, it contributed this much waste to the environment: plastic bottles, straws, cigarette butts, wastewater, sewage capacity. See these images here, the green tide, which is a seasonal problem because of improper sewage disposal, and a lot of garbages all over the island because of weak enforcement of solid waste management system. So how do we intend to address this issue? Through our project called Blue Hotel Rankings. Blue Hotel Rankings is a website that promotes sustainable tourism through ranking hotels. It has 4 key blue practices. First is the reduction of plastic consumption and solid waste management, water conservation, and education and awareness engagement. We'll start with these 4 key blue practices, and later on we'll add more blue practices in the future. This project will first be implemented in Boracay Island, Philippines. We're going to work on 5-star hotels. 5-star hotels because these hotels have the ability to improve on their management practices, and they always strive to meet the demands of their consumers. Boracay Island, Philippines is one of the premier beach destinations in the country, and it's a small island feasible for an initial implementation. Later on, we will expand this horizontally throughout other Southeast Asian islands. So specifically, we want to provide an online review system and a real-time feedback mechanism for our clients. Create a demand for eco-friendly practices in hotel. Later on, we'll engage and help hotels in improving eco-friendliness in practices in management, and thus contribute to sustainable tourism by raising public awareness. So why rankings? You see, people online rely heavily on recommendations and review in choosing their destinations, in choosing their hotel destinations. In fact, 90% of consumers online trust recommendations for people they don't know, and about 70% trust opinions from people they do not know, so that's a large number. And 75% of people don't believe in companies in their advertisements. So we want to provide them with useful information in choosing, in making wise decisions in choosing their hotels. And you see, environmentally aware consumers create consumer demand best practices or best services in hotels. These are the things that hotels can strive to meet and improve their practices in their hotels. Take TripAdvisor, for example, which has this Green Leaders initiative, and it's being implemented in the US. They have this pilot initiative in the USA. Green Leaders showcases a variety of eco-friendly hotels and B&Bs. So we're going to be the next TripAdvisor in Southeast Asia, and we're going to be for free, not like TripAdvisor. We're going to be a website organization that provides rankings and reviews, and this is an example of best practices that hotels can find in our website and be inspired on to improve their practices. And because we are doing rankings to promote improvements in their practices, we're going to use a survey form that will be run once in a year. And this is an example of a survey form. As you can see, these have very simple questions that consumers or hotel goers can answer. These involve elements or questions that answers or responds to our 4 key blue practices, and these involves elements that can be easily noticed by consumers in going to the hotels. So we are expecting at least 8 out of 11 5-star hotels as participants in this in the initial implementation, and we are also targeting around 50 respondents per hotel for a period of 1 month. We're gonna go over this by starting to establish our credibility by working with NGOs and related government agencies. While doing that, we'll start developing the website. And when the website is up, we're gonna launch our fieldwork survey. And once we have gathered all the data, we'll be able to process it and release the results of the survey of the rankings. And we'll send notices to our hotel participants, and we'll show them where they're good at and where they can improve on. And this does not end here. We'll continue to keep in touch with them and help them in improving their practices. So this project is going to be implemented from March 2016 to December 2016. And we are working on a budget of 1,612 US dollars. So this is going to be made possible through our background, skills, and connections. I, for one, is from the media and communications in the Philippines and also working in the government. Serena over here is a marine biologist and an experienced fundraiser. And she will be joined by Anta Malao in overseeing the project. They're going to be our project managers. And Sumo, having his own website, will lead our development in the website development. And we will be joined by Save Philippine Seas in implementing this project. Our very own team leader, Brian S. Madera, is part of Save Philippine Seas. And we're going to partner with the Department of Tourism, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, and the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, where I work. So you see, tourism contributes a lot of money in Southeast Asia, in this case, the Boracay Island. But development doesn't have to be a threat in the sustainability of our future. You see, our project is very feasible, and is something that can create immediate and concrete change for the environment. I implore you to join us in this initiative, and let's rank hotels together and help create a more sustainable future for all of Southeast Asia. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations, guys.